Hello, and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Aquarius. I'm Jamie Kale Miller.
And I'm Julia Mijas. And hey there, Aquarius. I'm going to start off by telling you about your finances this month. Now, if you in the past few months have gotten into any conflict with, say, your partner, whether it's a business partner or romantic partner, about any type of shared financial resources together during that Juno retrograde period we had, which was from technically January to May, all happening in your eighth house, then this has eased up considerably. Shared money might not feel so fraught right now, credit cards, loans, all of that stuff. And now that it's over, you can really untangle those messes and move forward in a much more aligned way. Now, we still do have Ceres, the money asteroid, retrograde in the 12th house. And the 12th house, it's not a very active place. It's a bit of a still place. It can be a bit confusing. You can feel like you're not moving really fast ahead, especially during this retrograde cycle. And it's going to be happening until late August. Now, Venus, who traditionally rules money, is in the fifth house. And the fifth house is a very, very fun place. It rules your hobbies, it rules your creativity. So there might be some ways you can make a little extra income doing something you enjoy, doing something you love, maybe make your hobby a bit profitable. Then Venus slips into the sixth house on June 17th. This is a workplace house. So you might really be able to enjoy the daily grind of work, really enjoy getting along well with the people you work with. And I'll continue into career here. Now, Pluto, who is the planet that rules your 10th house of career, is now in your first house. So you have been kind of coming out of a cycle of a little bit more obscurity in career, and now you are promoting yourself more than ever. It's just you are up front and center when it comes to your job. And this is a very big long-term transformation that's underway where your career and who you are, your identity, might transform in parallel to one another. Now, Mars is the traditional ruler of your 10th house, and it's going to enter the fourth house of family and home starting in June 9th. So a lot of your energy is going to be happening in the home place. This is great if you can work from home or if you do anything at home relating to your work. Now, there is going to be a Mars square Pluto aspect happening on June 11th, and this might bring some power struggles that come into career as well as into the home place. So around June 11th, check your ego, because Mars and Pluto both put the ego on steroids. And try to not do anything underhanded. If you get involved in a power struggle, try to be the higher, bigger person, which isn't always easy. But Mars and Pluto can also help you do a lot of hard work. Even if you're frustrating, you can get a lot of stuff done. Better way to use this transit. And then, like when I mentioned Venus being in the sixth house of workplace on June 17th, again, that's going to bring some pleasure. You're going to actually enjoy showing up into work, enjoy getting a lot of things done. So I think the month kind of ends on a higher note when it comes to work for you. And Jamie, what do you have to tell us about relationships for Aquarius this month?
Oh, there's so much going on in your fifth house of fun and social life. There is a grouping of planets in Gemini happening there. Jupiter has just moved in, and this is a house of fun, play, pleasure, leisure, and enjoyment. And Jupiter enhances everything wherever he goes, just makes it all bigger. And Jupiter will be there for a year, basically starting at the end of last month, and just, bringing you so many fun activities that you can do, little day trips. Yeah, just really getting you back into, remembering, why are we here? Are we here to just like grind through life? No, maybe we're here to have some fun as well. This is a house of dating, in addition to being a house of fun and leisure. And it's really for the lighter side of dating, maybe short-term relationships, maybe more playful relationships, and not necessarily, something really heavy or really long lasting, but dating for the fun of it. And so Jupiter is going to be enhancing that as well. And then to kind of drill down into some of the details, there will be a fantabulous relationship rapture day with Venus meeting up with the sun while Venus is moving direct and fast. That happens on June 4th, and it happens just about once a year. It's a time when the old Venus cycle is coming to a close and the new cycle is just being birthed. And so it's a great time to meet new people. It's a great time to kind of reboot your social life in general. And Venus loves to be in the fifth house. This is the house of her joy. So you're pretty lucky to have that landing there for you. So definitely get out there if you're single, and if you are partnered, have some fun with your partner, especially in that first week of the month. There's another thing going on right there in that first week, which is the new moon happening on June 6th, also a time of new beginnings. It can be very emotionally satisfying, a new moon to begin something in the fifth house, something, that is fun, a new form of leisure activity, a new fun thing that you do with your partner, perhaps. Then a little bit later, Mercury has his Greater Epiphany Day, where he meets up with the sun, and that's going to stimulate a lot of conversations and mental clarity and really amp up your creativity. Venus is going to travel the fifth house until June 16th and move into the sixth house at that point, which Julia mentioned. At that point, relationships at work are going to assume a little bit greater importance. And so the emphasis on romance is going to go on until June 20th, as long as the sun remains in your fifth house. And so this is just a really great month for romance, fun, and also creativity and self-expression. Find our site at pandoraastrology.com to get a reading with one of us, and find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.